I just realized that this music is an altered version of a live-action Transformers music. Well, I don't know if this is actually Transformers music. I mean, it could be. I mean, it's pretty much explains why I like it. Well, see, the thing is that this is as we go back to this. Hello! Oh my goodness, look, I don't even have my green screen up. Look, you can see the stuff in my back right there. Look at that. I totally forgot to put my green screen up. Look at this, watch it. See, so I put my green screen up here, watch it. Ta-da! Just like that. I've got an actual portable unit that you can carry around, and then you just plop it down, and it literally like folds. It kind of rolls in on itself, and you pull it up. Almost like if you've ever been to like a convention and you've seen those like pop-up signs that you have next to like people's tables and everything, where they put them down and they pull them up, and the thing's right there. What was I going to say? I don't think that it's actually live-action Transformers music. This is actually royalty-free music that someone created. Now, I'm sure they might have done it maybe in the style of some of that music you're thinking of. I mean, when you really think about it, a lot of action music's kind of the same. You know, it's kind of, dun 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 dun, you know, that kind of thing. So, I mean, I don't know what their inspiration was when they made it, but there's tons of royalty-free music out there if you ever decide to make, YouTube content, or maybe you're on Twitch and you want background music that you're not going to get in trouble for. There's tons of music that you can grab out there, like this right here. This was actually made by a guy named Harris Heller. The music in the background, specifically for YouTubers, people who stream on Twitch, Twitchers, that kind of thing. He's got like 300 different tracks of just background music that's completely free, royalty free. You don't have to pay for it. You don't have to worry about YouTube or Twitch shutting down stuff because of content strike or something like that. It's definitely altered. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like I said, it's definitely, yeah, that definitely was probably altered. I don't know if it actually was Transformers music. I don't know. I really don't know. But anyway, it's good to see you all. So I wasn't planning on doing Batman, the Telltale series today, but based on how long it took us to finish episodes 3 and 4, here we are, nevertheless. So tomorrow at 1 p.m., we'll be doing another game. We're probably going to do... I don't know. I'm thinking maybe a game that just takes one day to play. And we do have some options on that. Or we could start another game that's going to take, some time to get through. I haven't decided. I've got plenty of time to figure that out. I'll probably have it figured out by the time we're ending today. I'm leaning toward maybe a visual novel. And I've got a couple options on that. Phoenix Wright might be a good choice. Danganronpa. I know one of you have at least seen Danganronpa. I know I've streamed that on my Twitch site before. That's always a really fun one. And that one will probably take a long time, to be honest with you, because that takes quite some time. But anyway, let's get into... I don't know how long the stream is going to be, because I'm not planning on playing another game after this one. So all we have is Chapter 5. I anticipated Chapter 5 to probably be a long one, because it's the last chapter. I don't think they're going to try and end it on like a quick half-hour thing. I'm betting it's probably going to take at least an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. Phoenix Wright was what I was thinking. I've got the Phoenix Wright trilogy from Steam, which covers the first 3 games. I mean, that would take a long time for one to play all 3 of those. But it's a possibility. See how many people have actually played that before. The other one I was thinking of, which would be another long one, would be Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. It was I think it might have been the most recent Star Wars game to come out. I have it on PS4, and I also have it here on my PC because I am a member of EA's Origin service, and I pay for it. I pay a certain amount, and you get access to like a bunch of games for free, even though you're paying for it. And one of them was Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, so I ended up like, well, if you're just gonna give it to me, I might as well throw it on my computer. So I have it on there. So you like the first 2 of memory? So first 2 of Phoenix Wright. Yeah, I've got the first 3 of Phoenix. It's a trilogy. I forget what the third one is. And Zoe likes the idea of a Star Wars game. The Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order is a really good game. It's a really interesting story. I forgot how long it is. Anyway, I'll have, so it looks like it's going to be between, Phoenix Wright or Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Yeah, the Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order game takes place between episodes 3 and 4 of the movie. I was going to say the movie trilogy. So between Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope, the original Star Wars movie. Closer to episode 4 than episode 3. And you are a former Padawan who is like hiding out, trying not to get killed. And a bunch of crazy stuff happens. We'll just leave it at that. So I have a feeling I'll probably, like I said, we're going to be doing this throughout the course of a whole year leading up to Worldcon 2021, leading up to Discon 3 in August of 2021. So if you're worried that, like, if you come back and you see that it's Phoenix Wright and it's not Star Wars, or it's Star Wars and not Phoenix Wright, don't panic. I'm fully anticipating probably playing both of those at some point. I've got a bunch of different games here. So a bunch of different games that I feel fit the criteria of what I'm going for with this is to showcase video games that tell amazingly good stories that I think people who go to Worldcon would enjoy. With that in mind, we are going to go play some Batman. So we're at the conclusion of Batman the Telltale Series. Start that up. Do I want this app to make... Of course I want this app to make... yes, I want this app to turn on is what I want it to do. And also, I don't want to play like too long of a game, because like I would play like some of the Mass Effect games, or even like some of the Final Fantasy games. Those, however, take a very long time, and I don't want to necessarily tie the channel up with a game that's going to take like a really long time, because otherwise, like I said, the Mass Effect series is good. The Final Fantasy VII remake was really good. I would definitely play that, but to do that, I think I'd need to get an uplink, because it's only on PS4, and I have PS4. It's right over there, and I have Final Fantasy VII remake. But in order to be able to stream it to you guys, the way that I would want to stream it, I'd have to get something that would connect my PS4 and send the video through my computer. It's actually not as complicated as you might think it is. It requires a piece of hardware that's like $200, and I don't have the $200 at the moment, so play Classic Edition. That's what we've been doing. So we are going right to episode 5. City of Light. The battle for control of Gotham intensifies, reaching a fevered pitch as Bruce discovers a renewed sense of purpose, and Batman finds himself pushed to the limits in a desperate effort to restore order. I'm sure they'll give us a recap of what happened, but just a quick recap of what happened from the last time. We chose to save at the mayoral debate. We could either save Catwoman, Selena Kyle, from getting beat up, or we could save Harvey Dent. We went with Harvey Dent, which saved Harvey Dent from getting half of his face getting blown off. Two-Face. So hooray for that. Selena didn't get shot, but she managed to run away and save herself. Meanwhile, we got ousted from our company. Roger, what's going on? Roger, you just showed up at the very end of it. So meanwhile, we got ousted from our company, Wayne Enterprises, as we discovered that our parents were involved in the highest level actually, organized crime, manipulating the city, bad stuff. And as a result, we got thrown out of our company by the board of directors, and Oswald Cobblepot, the Penguin, our old buddy from when we were little, ended up taking over as CEO. We learned that Vicky Vale is actually the head of the Children of Arkham, which is this anarchist, group trying to destabilize Gotham City, which reasons we don't really know. She secretly injected us with a toxic chemical that made us go crazy at the press conference in which we announced that we were stepping down as CEO of Wayne Enterprises, and we attacked Oswald Cobblepot at the press conference. Subsequently, we got thrown into Arkham Asylum because Harvey Dent, who also got dosed at the mayoral debate in which we saved his life, who's becoming increasingly fascist and paranoid because of the drug that he took, that he didn't realize he took, but he took. Threw us into Arkham Asylum, where we met John Doe, who clearly is the Joker, but they don't call him the Joker. Maybe he's not the Joker yet. This seems to be kind of relatively early in Batman's career. We'll just call him the Joker because he clearly is the Joker. The Joker helped us get out of Arkham Asylum in exchange for us doing him a favor later on. There is a sequel to this, by the way. There is a sequel called Batman the Enemy Within, so if that's something else that you want to see as well, if you enjoyed all this, definitely let us know, and I will pick it up and we can play it at a later date. But anyway, he got us out, and we managed to find an antidote to the toxin that's inside our body, so now we're back to normal. We found out that Vicky Vale killed her parents, or at least her foster parents. I guess her real name isn't Vicky Vale. Her real name is Arkham. Vicky Arkham, Victoria Arkham. I don't know. We realized that she is hiding a bunch of the chemical in her parents' warehouse. Her parents owned a business or something, and is planning on dosing the entire city with it to make everyone go crazy. Harvey Dent decided to raid Wayne Manor to basically take all our money and all our assets to fund his private enterprise to curtail crime in Gotham. While at the same time, the Penguin, Oswald Cobblepot, was hacking our systems, our Batman systems, to try and destabilize Batman. So we had to make a choice. Alfred called us up and said, hey, Harvey Dent is coming with a bunch of people. Meanwhile, our friend on the inside at Wayne Enterprise, Lucius Fox, says, hey, Oswald Cobblepot is hacking into your stuff. If you don't come and fix that, you might lose all your tech. We decided to save Alfred and go after Harvey. We captured him, but as a result, at the end of episode 4, we don't have access to any of our tech. Back computer, all the gadgetry and everything that requires computer networking stuff, it's all gone. So what are we going to do? Oh, we were such a good friend to him? I know, right? But on the plus side, we have stopped Harvey Dent. So Harvey Dent is now locked up. And as I said, we're probably going to get a recap of some of this, but this catches you up pretty well. This will probably help to catch up as well. If I remember correctly, it does take a minute to load. So, video games are solid for storytelling. They are, yes. They have solid character development, plot development. The strongest thing you bring is world building with environment and setting. I agree, yeah.
It's obvious that's why Vicky hates you. Your dad helped bump off her parents.
Why would my father have the Vales killed?
I never said he killed the Vales. She was born in Arkham. Victoria Arkham.
So where you gonna go?
I got some other business I need to take care of.
Well.
What did you do? That was me getting rid of Lady Arkham's drugs. But the innocent people. I did what I had to do. I had to make the choice about what sacrifices to make. You don't understand, Batman. Without me, Gotham is doomed.
Thank God he was finally stopped. Nice work, Batman.
My job's not done yet. I still need to find Lady Arkham before it's too late.
Bruce, all of your bat tech is linked to this computer. If you take it offline, it will all be inoperable.
If Penguin hacks in, he'll have control of all of it. I have to shut it down.
This game series adapts to the choices you make. The story is tailored by how you play. Yeah, so we basically cut the hard line, so no back computer, which runs all our tech. So we're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way, I guess. I don't know, unless we have a spare back computer somewhere. Which, it's Bruce Wayne. He might have like 5 spare back computers all over the place. I mean, if I was Bruce Wayne, I would. I would have some redundancy built into the system, you know what I mean? 5 days? Oh, wow.
Breaking
Okay.
news.
Later.
The Children of Arkham have taken hostages. High-profile Gotham citizens, including Police Commissioner Peter Grogan, who was taken while attempting to intervene.
Yeah, you can see this is early on
The
because
Children of Arkham have taken hostages.
Gordon isn't the commissioner.
Carry on, gents.
Boss says it's time to get the Bat's attention.
Ooh, that's quite a view. Whew. I wasn't sure when QuickTime events were going to start happening.
Batman's sighted, boss.
Right on top.
Oh.
Commissioner, get to safety.
I can't just leave these people. Batman! No! It's a trap!
Uh-oh. It must be like a sound wave thing or something. Uh-oh. Is the police commissioner going to die? Uh-oh. Whoops. Well, now we know how Gordon becomes commissioner. So much of Batman's mannerisms trace back to Kevin Conroy. Oh yeah, just like nowadays, everyone has to do Mark Hamill's Joker.
You
Yeah.
have to stop them.
Mark Hamill's voice almost really is the Joker at this point.
Save our city.
Well, looks like Gordon's gonna
Commissioner!
get a promotion, I guess.
He's gone.
Oops, indeed. I know, right? Oops. Oops. Sorry. Why do you need a networked... See, I don't understand. That doesn't need to be networked to anything.
Alfred.
A flip phone? Oh,
God.
man.
With the comms offline, I've no idea what's happening out there.
Dude, Batman's
I
rocking a flip
always fear
phone.
the worst.
He's rocking a
I
boomer
need to
phone.
get back to the Batcave. Figure out Penguin's next move. I can't
Wait,
let
did
him
he
keep
die?
hurting innocent.
Yeah, he dead. Up.
Penguin improved the armor.
Batman! Impressive as ever. Life off the grid must be treating you well, huh?
What's your point?
My point is, you're at the end of your rope. You can't even stop me offing a police commissioner. Without your toys, you're nothing. Just turn yourself
Internet
over
of Things?
to
I know,
our
right? Internet of Things.
Scouts on it, they'll go easy on you.
I don't need toys to deal with
Like,
the
you need
likes
a
of
grappling
you.
hook connected
You
to the
sure
internet.
about that, Batman? Because from the look of it, you could use a little help. Ta-ta, Batman!
No, Marth-chan, you're misunderstanding. Gordon's not the commissioner yet.
Oh, bloody!
No, Gordon's not the commissioner yet. It's
If I could just find a way to hack into it.
it was that other guy we just
I
saw
could
with
get
the
to
white shirt
Penguin.
on. This is how Gordon becomes commissioner. Remember, this is early on in Batman's career. So right now, Gordon is like the lieutenant in charge of like major crimes, the major crimes unit, if I recall. That wasn't him? No. Gordon's fine. Look, this I guarantee you at the end of this, the they're gonna name Gordon as like the commissioner of the police. Yes. So his name was like Peter Grogan, I think is what they said his name was. Yeah. So don't. It's all good. Don't relax. He's not dead. Gosh, look at. What's here? Exposed wires. I guess we can wire that into the phone, I suppose. Dude. That boomer phone, am I right? And he still hasn't fixed his suit. You can see that jagged
Another
thing.
trap.
One of his men used a device that targeted my armor. If Penguin has more devices like that,
The Batsuit will be a liability.
it's already in bad shape. It couldn't protect me from a knife, let alone Penguin's new arsenal. If Batman can't take the fight to Penguin, maybe Bruce Wayne can.
Face Penguin as Bruce? Without your armor, you'll be more vulnerable.
Yep, you'll be
But
the perfect.
far from
Yes,
helpless.
right. He wants high-profile
Penguin wants
targets.
hostages to bait Batman.
Yeah,
Bruce Wayne will be the perfect hostage.
I agree.
You can get close and strike when he least expects it.
Besides, I won't be
Does
going
actually get the
alone.
suit cleaned? I'm sure Alfred does it.
Get Gordon on the line. Give him our files on Oswald Cobblepot. Tell him that we did a little digging after he took my position as CEO. He should know who really killed Commissioner Grogan.
See,
and that
for our
the killer
chance,
will be in Cobblepot Park.
Commissioner Grogan.
Tell him that Bruce Wayne will meet him there.
I mean, he does. I mean, Zoe, I remember there was an episode of Batman the Animated Series where Cobblepot Park, 5:45 a.m.
Lieutenant, these officers are at risk. Penguin is...
Wayne, get back!
You end up meeting the person who fixes the Batmobile in Batman the Animated Series.
Martinez!
It's like this auto mechanic that Batman
Some
saved.
kind of transmitter hidden behind the statue.
Maybe Squeeze Commissioner? Ooh, yeah. About right.
Wayne Tech.
Controlling the drones.
God damn it! Some of my officers are still in there. I'm not gonna let some two-bit thief kill my men!
If you can destroy the transmitter, Oswald loses control of the drones.
There's no way to get to it. You heard Martinez.
Lieutenant,
I
you
think
need
I
a
might be able-
distraction. I can keep him talking while you get into position.
How the hell are you gonna do that?
By talking.
I don't think listening to the guy who publicly attacked him is at the top of his priority list.
I'm the last person Oswald will expect. I can use that.
This isn't a gala, Mr. Wayne. Just making an appearance isn't gonna do jack all.
Jack
Trust
all.
me, Lieutenant. I'm your best shot at getting those officers out alive.
That's what the stylish billionaires are wearing? Yes.
But I'm all out of options.
It makes him look like
I'll
a
go in
normal
around
guy.
the back. If he sees me,
I love
He
hoodies.
won't. I'll keep him focused on me.
Of course, I live in
You will
Orlando,
get
so
your
I
chance.
don't get a chance to wear hoodies all that
keep the
often.
perimeter
but
tight.
when I lived up north, I used to wear hoodies
If
like
he
that all the time.
suspects anything before those drones are offline,
Zip hoodies? Love zip hoodies.
we're both dead.
Same device that fried the suit. It's a hell of a trap, Oz.
I guess we walk forward to move. Okay. Can we look at things before we Hey everyone, I brought s'mores. Don't mind me, just coming through. Okay, we're back on a cutscene now.
I hate them, Bruce. I really, really hate them. Making fun because my mum, because she's in Arkham.
Those bullies aren't coming back.
They better not. Oh, They say bad things about my family.
Ow.
I'll smash the dumb faces. Stop,
Well, I mean-
boss, please.
I mean, your grandfather's wearing a monocle.
I'll smash all the dumb faces.
That's what I just picture when I see that.
Get the word out, eh? All the channels. The Penguin's got a Wayne in Cobblepot Bar.
Wait, the blood is still there?
Oswald.
20-odd years later?
Bruce! Welcome! The pigs are making it hard to bring in the bait for Batman. But now that you're here, I have the perfect lure. Not that I'm upset, but what does bring you by? Hmm? Never known a Wayne to stick his neck out.
I've come to talk, Oz.
It's a bit late in the day for that. Still, I'm chuffed you popped by. Well, so far, only Gotham's finest have bothered to show. They paid for sticking their snouts in where they don't belong. You know, I'm surprised Batman's not already here to save you.
Well, about that.
He's usually so on top of everything.
Maybe he's closer than you think. Just waiting for his moment to strike.
Oh, we'd know if he was. I've arranged quite the sounding light show for his arrival. And when he arrives, oh ho ho! The lights, the sounds, the blood running into the gutters. Once he's out of the picture, there'll be nothing left in our way. Mine or Lady Arkham's. She's got some pretty big ideas for the city.
Lady Arkham doesn't care about you, Oz.
Ooh, we
She's
distracted
just
him.
using you.
That's what we wanted.
Oh, we've got an understanding, her and I. We've done all right by Aldous Brouhaha. It wasn't so long ago that you and me met in his very park. Me crawling out of the gutter. You looking down from on high. Take a gander at us now, eh? Night and day. You'd hardly recognize us, would you?
You have everything you wanted. Just quit while you're ahead.
Exactly my plan. Just a few loose ends to tie up first.
He has a Google Glass monocle?
Damn it! Where the hell is he? He's usually so bloody prompt. Unless... This wouldn't be some kind of plan, would it? You working with the Bat? Did you really come here all alone, Bruce?
Why, Oz? Are you scared of Batman?
Might be, if I weren't so certain of my upper hand, as it were. Ha! Not that you can't look after yourself. You certainly do know how to beat down an unarmed man. I mean, the drug only reveals your true feelings. Felt like you were working out some issues there, eh, Bruce?
I am truly sorry for what happened, Oz. I never meant to hurt you so badly. I was drugged.
You? Hitting me? I'm the one on top now, Bruce. And it's about bloody time. Your father locked my mum in Arkham Asylum to steal a fortune. He drove my own dad to suicide! The Wayans caused the ruin of my entire bloody family. Enough of this! You trying to get me all shaken up? I'm not waiting any longer. Batman be damned. We're done chatting, old friend. I'm releasing these drones. They'll make mutton out of you and all the lawmen around this park.
Your mother deserved Arkham. You heard me. She was insane, unfit to walk the streets. And you know it.
I'll kill you! I'll kill you, you... Oh, bloody hell!
Alright, time to be Batman, not Batman. Uh-oh! I'm pretty sure that would have killed someone, actually.
You bastard!
That probably
Got
should
a lot
have
to
killed.
answer for.
Oh, you bloody pigs! How's this for an answer?
That's actually pretty impressive that he could spit that far.
Is that all you got?
Show some dignity and defeat Oswald.
Freedom is right.
Ouch. Yeah, you would think something that heavy falling on you. Like,
I gotta admit, you
best
surprised
case,
me.
would I like crushed
You
his
were
leg
right
or
about
something.
this one. Gotham owes you a debt. The GCPD does too. I won't forget it. Thank you.
You and me both, Lieutenant.
I won't argue there.
You think this changes anything?
Gotham
do
will
ya?
hear of this.
Lady Arkham's gonna have your heads served up on a platter.
Clint the styrofoam? Oh, good.
He has a point.
That's good.
We just took down Lady Arkham's top man. She's not gonna stand for this.
No, she isn't.
I never thought I'd say this, but
We really need the Batman.
I hope to God that Batman has a better idea where she is than we do.
Batman, the Telltale Series. So that was just all prologue, apparently. So yeah, this is going to be a pretty long episode. I would imagine now we're going to be back in charge of Wayne Enterprises because Oswald Cobblepot is clearly cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Or at the very least, he's in on everything. A Telltale story.
How go the repairs?
Going offline kept Penguin from finding the Batcave, but it also scrambled our system. The Bat computer barely runs, and worse, most of my tech isn't working. It's going to take time to get everything up and running again. If it gets running again. It's going to make tracking down Lady Arkham a hell of a lot harder.
You've proven that you don't need armor or gadgets to help this city. In the end, Bruce Wayne was the one to stop Penguin.
Yes, maybe you don't need to dress up in a Halloween costume to save the city. Maybe just
Bruce,
some projects that
these
prove that.
last few weeks.
No, what am I thinking?
I worry about the toll they've taken on you. Facing off against Harvey and Oswald in a matter of days. Not just the physical toll. Those were men you once trusted, and after finding out what you did about your father, people must seem a great disappointment to you. Always letting you down, even those whom you admire.
Not everyone is like my father or Oswald. And what Harvey became, well, it wasn't by choice.
And me. Everything that happened, I could have stopped it if I'd done something all those years ago.
Exactly, Roger.
This is my fault.
He will never come back.
It. I told you I wanted to leave your father's employ. But if only I had the guts to do something instead. Your mother, she wanted that. Wanted to put an end to his crimes. If I'd helped her, if I'd stopped Thomas, none of these horrors would have occurred. Lady Arkham, Oswald.
Whose fault it is doesn't matter, Alfred.
I mean, at this point, it's been 20 years.
Is that we stop them.
You're right, sir.
The Children of Arkham are still out there, and Lady Arkham.
With both Penguin and Mayor Dent off the board, she's the only remaining piece.
We need to figure out her next move. The only thing we do know is that she moved on from her plan to poison the city. With Penguin gone and my CEO access restored, I can finally log into Wayne Enterprises and see exactly what Oswald was doing during his time in charge. If I cross-reference that with all the data we have on Vicky Vale, we might be able to figure out the Children of Arkham's next move.
Determine a link between Oswald Cobblepot and Vicky Vale. I would imagine it'd be Arkham Asylum, wouldn't it? Something like that. Wayne, see. Let's look at the. Oh, we guess we can look at a bunch of things. Gotham feed. Does that actually work?
I can't access the news feed. I need to get this working again.
right, well, let's look at the Wayne
Your
CEO.
administrative access to Wayne Enterprises should have been reinstated by now, along with your title of CEO.
Let's see what Oswald was doing while he sat in my chair.
What do you think his password is?
Master Cobblepot's sense of humor hasn't changed much since you were boys.
Can we just see what he was doing?
Well, good thing he had time to change all that. And apparently he was using Comic Sans as well. Well, that's the choice of every good interim CEO. Surveillance.
Penguin was tapping into surveillance systems across Gotham. Any building using Wayne Tech security could be spied on from the CEO's office.
How is that any different than the back door into the Wayne network that he uncovered?
It's not. Unless...
Also...
Hold on.
Also, you notice his lips didn't move? Wonder why. I think there was a mistake there.
Oswald was trying to buy an island.
What on earth for?
Looks like he was using his new legal control of Carmine Falcone's assets and likeness to brand the place. It's some kind of tourist attraction.
He was going to call it
Falcone Island. We need to figure
No, I don't
out
think
Lady
YouTube will let
Arkham's
you
next
post the link,
move.
unfortunately.
Of course.
Oh, Oswald certainly wasn't very frugal with my money.
You have a few yachts to return, it appears.
Also explains how the Children of Arkham had a seemingly endless supply of guns. Oswald was using Wayne money to arm them. Oswald altered several public records using the Wayne network. Oswald manipulated my records as well.
It would appear your degree was in sociology?
And my medical records.
There are some, well, colorful diseases.
Annoying, but not hard to fix.
That's better.
Well, no surprise here, Oswald wiped away any trace of his criminal records. His background is completely fabricated.
He was enrolled at Cambridge? Ridiculous.
Calm down, Alfred. I'm sure the board realizes by now that they were fooled.
All mention of her birth name, Victoria Arkham, is completely gone.
Wait. What's this? He also erased something from Vicky's research at the Gazette. I can't tell what was removed from here, but Wayne Tech leaves a trace when it alters data. One the Bat computer can decode.
What is it Miss Vale wanted to hide?
Falcone Island. I have actually been to Coney Island, and I've ridden the Coney Island Cyclone. I love that ride, by the way. When I went to New York for the first time, I deliberately made sure I... actually, no. It was the second time I went to New York, because the first time I went to New York, it was over Thanksgiving weekend. It was 2 years ago. And obviously it was not open because it was freaking freezing. But I went back again in the summertime, and I deliberately made a trip out to Coney Island just to ride the Cyclone. And it was completely worth it. I love roller coasters. So I guess the last thing would be security?
What do we have here? They did more than just look at these schematics. Every building in Gotham with the Wayne Tech security system can be accessed from here and remotely controlled. If Oswald was the brawn, Vicky is the brains. So let's check her file. She may have left clues about what she was using Oswald's access for.
You're seeing some dancing pixels. Oh yeah, there are some dancing pixels, yeah. Hold on just for a second. Is it because I have everything? Oh, look at that. No wonder it looks so weird. Hold on. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, look at that. Why does it look... I didn't change anything. Hold on, we're going to fix this real quick. I had no idea. Look, why didn't somebody tell me it looked so weird? Oh my goodness gracious. Hold on. We'll just fix that. Just a titch. So if I do too much, then it looks like that, and you don't want that. Now you don't want that because then it looks too weird. There's got to be a happy medium somewhere. Let's see. We'll just keep it at that. It's almost quite pretty. It's kind of weird. Anyway, we'll keep it at that. That's good enough. Concentrating more on the game. Well, I appreciate that. I mean, I want everything to look as good as possible. I do still have that tinge of green around me, and that's because that's a lighting issue. But I thought my lighting was how it was supposed to be, but apparently it's not. Anyway, let's get back to the game. I should look a bit more normal now. Let's wait till it grabs it. Okay, here we go. The screen was too small to see it. Ah, okay, much better. Yeah, it's not 100% where I want it to be, but it's, you know, definitely a lot better. Yeah, you know, I didn't even realize it because, like, I'll just kind of glance over. So I've got like my main monitor here, and I've got like an older. How big is this monitor anyway? I would say maybe like 20, maybe like 22 inches, 23 inches. This is like a really old monitor they used to have. This is back when I first started streaming. I had this monitor as my main monitor. But this is my side monitor that I've got my streaming software set up, as well as chat. So that's how I'm able to read what you're typing, because I have a window open to chat, and then I have another window open that's the stream service, so I can see myself. Your lighting head fit. Yeah, I've got a huge ring light and 2 other lights on the sides. Maybe I just need. I think what it is when I turn on the light, it's a knob, right? So you can change the intensity of it. So maybe when I turn it on, I didn't turn it to the right intensity that it should be, so that there is no green tinge. Maybe something's up with a filter? You know, I wonder if that might be it too. Hold on. I wonder if that might be it. Is it my, is my light up table kind of strange? Hold on. Not that. Filters. No, it's definitely working. Because this is me with the LUT on, and this is me with it off. So no, it's definitely working. Yeah, that is strange that it would be doing that. So you can work on the smoothness to try to get the edges, but then if you do that, then it starts looking like this. So it's looking really weird. And then I can get rid of that, but then I look like that. Most peculiar. I don't understand why it's doing that. But, like I said, we're just going to keep moving on. Strange. I know sometimes it resets. Yeah, once in a while the white balance. Ooh, wait a minute. That might be it. We can always play with it. That's true. We can always play with it. That might be what's going on. Is it? Am I right? Yes, the auto. I don't know if this is going to be the reason, but the auto white balance and the that it turned itself on. I can do a test stream. Yeah, I don't want to keep messing with stuff in the middle of it, but yeah, once in a while the auto white balance and the auto focus will turn itself on. So I just fixed the white balance a little bit, so I think it might actually look a little bit better, even actually like right now. So anyway, there we go. Why did it? Oh, I know why I did that, because the power went off. The power went off, which reset everything on my computer. That's why everything got changed around. Adoy. Okay. Looks like it helped a lot. Yeah, I think it looks a lot better now, actually. All right. Let's go to the records. Look much less washed out. Yeah, that's what was going on. That's what was going on. I forgot that my power went off, which reset everything on my computer. Usually I don't turn my computer off. I just turn my monitor off. My computer stays on. I don't turn it on and off. All right, so let's back out of here. We know everything we need to know about Oswald Cobblepot. Now it's time to look at Lady Arkham. Yeah, no wonder. That explains many things.
Vicky Vale, mid-30s, reporter for the Gotham Gazette, and not in the public record, her true name, Victoria Arkham.
Why do we need a 3D hologram of her?
She was here in the manor,
staring creepily off into the distance.
Of her true nature then.
I mean, I don't know how we'd be able to fight crime if we didn't have a 3D representation of her just staring off into the creepy distance somewhere. Like some kind of mannequin. All right, let's see.
Vicky embraced this identity to follow through on her twisted crusade.
Her mask inspires fear.
Well, doesn't his do?
Not unlike Batman.
There we go. That's what it was like. Come on.
I just need to find her.
Yeah, it's a completely different thing. Children of Arkham.
The Children of Arkham. Their symbol dates back much farther than their terrorist activity. They formed to get justice for those wronged at Arkham Asylum. But the message fell on deaf ears. Until they found a leader Gotham couldn't ignore. The Gazette's records of the articles written by Vicky Vale. This record isn't complete.
You're right. There are notable gaps between entries. But yet, it doesn't seem she ever left the Gazette's employ. So what was she doing in that time?
This record wouldn't be easy to alter. Seeing what Oswald was up to could give us a fresh perspective. Now that we know how Oswald manipulated Vicky's records, the back computer should be able to... There. No more holes. She was looking into Arkham patients, reviewing records, checking submissions, prior histories. She was trying to figure out who was actually sick and who was committed because of Hill, Falcone, and my father. Vicky was digging deep. Gotham City records, Freedom of Information requests, posts to conspiracy forums. All to find...
It's a list. Gotham buildings that use Wayne Tech security systems.
It's a list of targets.
City Hall, Arkham Asylum, GCPD headquarters, Gotham First National. It's almost every landmark in the city.
We're onto something. Vicky wants to bypass the security at a Gotham landmark. But without a man inside Wayne Enterprises, she can't unlock that door remotely. She'll have to get her hands dirty. And when she does, we'll find her.
Bruce, you there? It's urgent. One of the Bat prototypes has been stolen.
By Lady Arkham?
Not quite. I'm patching you the feed now.
That would be Selina Kyle.
She stole from you? After we opened our doors to her? After all that you two...
Alfred.
I know, Bruce, but... why would she do this? Is she that cold-hearted? That selfish?
She must have her reasons.
Well, I'm sure she does.
The device she stole, it's a prototype. It's an electronic skeleton key. With it, you could bypass any security system made by Wayne Tech.
That key is far too dangerous in Miss Kyle's hands, especially with Lady Arkham still at large.
Get the car ready, Alfred. I'm going to get some answers from Selina.
Wayne won. The license plate said Gotham on it. Well, that was easy to find her.
Damn it. Hey, Bruce. I wasn't expecting you. Thought I'd make it outside the city limits, at least. Clearly my ride needs a tune-up.
If you wanted to see me, you could have just called.
The chase is so much more fun. But I know you're not here for me. Are you? I don't blame you for wanting it back. Although, it only seems fair that I take something from you. You didn't give a second thought when you stole my claw. At least I had the decency to steal from you when you weren't in the next room. Serves me right for leaving you alone.
I don't know what I was thinking, okay? That was wrong.
Well, your hindsight's 20/20. I'm surprised you had a toy like this. No doubt Batman would use it for the good of Gotham, but the less noble options are so much more exciting. Why should I give it back? So much potential. Just imagine what I'd be able to dig my claws into.
That device is far too dangerous to be out in the world. If Lady Arkham got a hold of it, that blood would be on your hands.
Wow, that's pretty dramatic, Bruce. Catch.
Wow, I did not expect that.
You might be exaggerating, but I'd rather not take the chance. Oh, come on. Don't pretend you're not impressed. As long cons go, this one was a beauty. Getting into Wayne Tech's lab took a lot more than cracking a safe. I had to get close to people. Your friend Harvey. Poor guy just wanted to fall in love so bad. After that, it didn't take very long to get my introduction to his BFF. The great Bruce Wayne. Imagine my surprise when the rich playboy turned out to be Batman, Scourge of Gotham. I was always going to steal from Bruce Wayne. I just never expected he'd be so interesting.
You talk a good game, but I don't buy it for a second. You're not that shallow.
You really think you know me that well?
I know that whatever this started as, that's not all it means to you now.
The only thing it means is that I'm very good at my job. I'm getting out of here while the getting's good. Gotham's a house on fire, and I'm not gonna burn with it. If you were smart, you'd get out of here too. This town hates you, hates your entire family. Just leave it all behind. Do something more meaningful with those skills of yours. You don't need the money, but think of the fun.
Gotham needs me, and I won't abandon the people of this city, no matter how they feel about me.
After the way they've treated you, you've got one hell of a thick skin. You're gonna need it. It'll be good to put some distance between us. After all, look at what happened to Harvey. It'd only be a matter of time before I crossed one of your lines.
So you probably made a copy?
Yeah, probably. My copy of the Boy Scout Handbook is out of date. I'm bound to break some rule.
Selina, I would never hurt you.
Bruce, that's really sweet. But it brings us to the root of our problem, doesn't it? You're upset that I'm leaving. What'd you think? That one night of sex meant we were going steady? Is that what you really thought?
Well, maybe it meant nothing to you, but what happened between us meant something to me.
Oh, Bruce. Didn't know you were the sensitive type.
Just stop the show, Selina. Stop pretending nothing matters.
Look, Bruce. I'll admit that what you and I had, it wasn't terrible. But you were just another job. A more intriguing job than I was expecting. But still a job. And that job's done. I'm done with you. It's not complicated. I'm not a good person. I'm certainly no hero, and I don't want to be. I'm a thief. That's all I am. I told you that from the start. I never pretended to be anything else.
Stop. That's not true. I know there's more to you than that. You're just afraid to admit it.
You'd like it if that were true, wouldn't you? Why would you even think that? I've made my feelings pretty clear. Why aren't you listening?
Let's go for it!
Because I love you, Selina.
You barely know me. Bruce, if that's your idea of love, I feel sorry for you. Well, there's one good thing to come out of this. Now I know I was right. You really are just like everyone else. Can't wait to get out of this place.
Stay out of trouble, Selina. Because if not, I will stop you.
You can certainly try.
Dun dun dun.
Lucius, I've got the key. Hold on, Alfred's on the line.
Looks like we got rid of
Hey,
that
Alfred,
boomer phone.
Lady Arkham, she's here. I tried to keep them out, but...
Alfred? Alfred!
Talia's gonna be heartbroken. We haven't met, there is no Raj Al Ghul, at least that we've not met so far.
Alfred!
I think I better get ready for some quick time events. No, who's gonna clean up this
Lucius,
mess? Alfred!
it's Bruce.
Oh crap, that's right.
He's not here. Damn it. I'm going to search for clues.
Just tell me how I can help.
Get over here as fast as you can.
I'm on my way.
Why does
We're
he need
gonna
to
find him, Bruce.
I know. Need to focus. Figure out what happened here. What happened to you, Al?
Batman. Alright, let's start looking around for clues. Looks like there was a scuffle. There's some blood right there. Maybe someone got thrown against the marble there. Scuff mark. Looks like something got blown up right there. Furniture. Blood splat. I guess we'll go in order here, I guess. We'll just go. Press X to not die. That's pretty much this is a press X to not die kind of game, as most Telltale games are.
Blood pattern looks like it came off a high velocity hit.
Alright, so now we gotta do one of these things here. Pool cue. High velocity hit.
This pool cue was used as a weapon. Swung so hard it broke in half.
That seems pretty likely, like it might be. Gonna link those together.
Alfred used the pool cue as a weapon.
I had a few.
Broke it across his attacker's head. When that didn't stop him, he used the jagged end to stab him,
nice.
spraying blood across the pool table.
Way to go, Alfred. All right, let's see. Busted vase. Actually, probably threw the vase, I'm assuming.
Face was knocked over in the struggle.
Oh, okay, never mind.
The fight left nothing untouched.
Except that lamp run right over there. That lamp seems to be untouched. This looks like another scuffly area here.
Something big was thrown against this wall.
Like an Alfred?
Or someone.
Let's see if these link together. I don't know if they link together or not, but we're gonna... Oh, it's not even a link. Okay, we can't even link that. Alright, so let's see here. The fire... Well, that's the mantle. Maybe the mantle might have something to do with it.
What did they do to you, Alfred? Ash everywhere.
Who's gonna clean up this mess? I don't think these link together, but as long as we're right here, I might as well give it a try. Or maybe they do. Nope.
No.
No. Break the link. Alright, so we got 2 more links we need to find. Oh, the furniture's knocked over.
Furniture scattered outwards from a single point.
The scuff mark, perhaps?
A scuff mark.
It's a pretty
what
big
could
scuff
have
mark.
caused this?
The biggest tire you've ever seen. Let's see, so. To the fireplace? And maybe? I don't know. We'll give it a try. Let's see. Yeah,
I see a connection here.
nothing untouched yet except the painting, the bookshelf over here, everything on the mantle, you know. But apart from that, what the hell is a fire poker doing up there? Did he throw it?
How the hell?
So maybe something blew up and it blew the fire poker up there? Is that where the scuff mark came from?
These weren't scattered by the same event.
Looks like he is the world's greatest detective. Let's see here. Broken lock. Okay, well, obviously he locked the door and they busted in.
The lock's been completely destroyed. Alfred must have barricaded himself in here. But they got in anyway.
Those bastards. Alright, well, there's only so many link things here, so just process of elimination. Unless there's anything over here? No, we can't walk over there. So then it's got to be, well, there's only 4 things, so there's only so many combinations here. So, fire poker to the fireplace? We haven't tried that link yet.
Alfred grabbed the fireplace poker to fend off an attacker. But it was knocked away.
Yeah, that's the first thing I would come up with. Fireboy's been there since last year. It's a modern art installation, very nouveau. Interesting. Interesting. So that means it's got to be broken shelf and the scuff mark. So something blew up and it blew Alfred into the bookshelf.
Lady Arkham must have used the concussion blast from her staff to try and stop Alfred.
I think I figured out what happened here. Considering there's only...
I know what happened. The Children of Arkham broke in. Alfred barricaded himself inside the parlor. He had just enough time to grab a pool cue as a weapon before Lady Arkham blasted the doors open. He broke it across one of their heads, then stabbed him to get away. Another assailant tackled Alfred, knocking over the vase. Alfred almost escaped, but then Lady Arkham entered the parlor. Used her staff's concussion blast, scattering all the furniture in her path, throwing him against the wall by the fireplace. So Alfred grabs the nearest thing to use as a weapon to defend himself. Lady Arkham deflected Alfred's attack, causing the poker to fly across the room and lodge into the wall. More blood on the mantel. They smashed his face into it.
Well, that's not good.
That picture doesn't belong there. Lady Arkham wanted me to find this. Alfred. The butler did it. Password reckoning. You have no idea.
I don't think Bruce is happy about this. Meanwhile, back at the Batcave.
Wayne, you should be rotting in a padded cell. Now, your butler, the man who raised you like his own son, will suffer in your place. But don't worry, you'll get him back eventually. Peace, my bloody peace.
Alfred. Oh my God.
Ow.
Vicky will pay for this. I'll make sure of that.
Look at what she's doing to him.
All right. Well, then let's get to work.
That's right, you never heard the butler. Unless the butler did it, in which case...
Alfred keeps adjusting his glasses. The reflection. He's making sure I see the reflection in his glasses. He knows the Bat computer can use multiple reflection angles to recreate the room that he's in.
Of course.
And I can view the virtual image using my cowl.
Absolutely.
Good thinking, Alfred.
Use the Bat cowl to virtually investigate Alfred's surroundings. Can we get to the Gotham feed?
Damn it. I can't access the news feed.
Oh.
I need to get this working again.
How am I supposed to watch CNN? The codex?
Damn it. Still offline.
Oh.
I need to get this working again.
How am I going to know what to do? All right, let's just go right to the cowl. Why even have those options if you can't even use them?
Okay, Lucius. Freeze frame on the first signal Alfred gives.
Paint us a picture. Here we go.
Look for clues. Well, they're in a basement, it looks like. There's some drywall, right? That's some insulation right there.
Professional-grade camera. Probably came from the Gazette's office. Stairs leading up. Cement walls. We were in a basement.
No!
Alfred's trying to look at things that might give us a clue to where he's being held. He's wounded.
Must be one of the thugs Alfred fought upstairs.
Okay, looks like we've seen all there is to see in this frame. Let's move on to Alfred's next signal.
You got it.
Aha, it's a water heater.
Rogers Plumbing. A service company for the water heater. I can use their records to find home addresses for their clients.
We're getting closer.
Yeah, but we're not there yet. Doesn't seem to be anything else here.
Let's keep looking.
Nothing else to see here.
Moving on.
Uh-oh. Looks like Lady Arkham was about to punch him in the face.
Lady Arkham. Keep searching. A Mason stamp.
Only one Masonic lodge in the city. Gotham City Fraternal Order of Stonemasons.
So the house was built in 1945 by them. That's a big lead. Jump to Alfred's next signal.
You got it.
The basement window.
What's that outside?
Bus
Give me
stop.
a second.
It's a
They're
bus
by
stop.
A bus stop.
There we go.
Okay, I think we have enough to pinpoint a location.
Let's hope.
Some dramatic lighting back there. Use reticulate select filters. Press to apply filter. Well, bus stops, obviously.
I can get the bus line from this, but no stop number. This will help pinpoint the neighborhood. Okay, filtering for all homes built on that date. These are all the homes serviced by this water heater company on the days and months listed.
I mean, that alone should do it. You really need to look at basements also? Aha! There are 3 remaining locations.
A corner store. Seems unlikely.
This looks more like a house, really.
Bowling alley. Damn it. Let's keep looking. You are not going to believe this.
What is it?
Lady Arkham is back at the Vale House, where she killed her foster parents. According to its records, it has a basement. We know where Alfred is, but I'm without a working batsuit.
Actually.
Oh, snap!
One of the early prototypes.
It has basic cowl functionality, but outside of that, it doesn't protect much more than your identity, I'm afraid.
Good call. Thank you, Lucius.
It doesn't have all the bells and whistles, but it should still scare the crap out of criminals.
Hopefully they cleaned it.
This ends tonight.
Vale residence, 8:38 p.m. Really? Are they just going to let him walk in? Apparently they're just going to let him walk
Heading
in.
into the basement. Be careful. Batman!
I'm all right.
Didn't get my foot cut off.
There's no one here. No Alfred.
Damn it!
There's blood on the walls. I'm going to see what I can find.
Standing by.
Blood splatter. It's a pretty small basement.
The blood hasn't congealed yet.
Means we can't be far behind them.
I mean, it's a really small basement.
This is where they had Alfred. Where they beat him.
Is there another room in this basement? Otherwise, like I said, this is a really, really small basement. What else is there to look at? The camera? The washing machine? Are we going back upstairs? Oh, wait a minute. No, there's a drag. Look at that on the floor. They have the blood trail. Aha! A blood trail going under the wall.
There's a boot print in the blood. Lady Arkham's soldiers dragged him. The trail stops at the wall. Actually, it goes under it.
Aha, maybe that's why the basement's so
Sounds like there's
small.
more to this basement than it would appear.
I was gonna say, it seems like an
Taking a
awfully
closer
small
look.
basement.
The wall is just a facade.
Why would the Vales have a false wall in their basement?
Now let's find out what the Vales were hiding. There's a small room with a hole in the floor. A rope ladder.
Anyone down there would be trapped.
Like a butler, maybe?
Alfred!
Enter the hole.
I'm going inside.
Well. Oh, snap. I think I know what's going on here. That's pretty rough.
What's down there? Do you see Alfred?
I think I got what's going on here.
Some kind of torture chamber. Shackles, belts,
I think
blood.
Vicky got tortured by her foster parents. Oh, that sucks.
Vicky.
Yeah.
She was kept down here. Locked away.
Who could do that to their child?
The Vales,
I'm
apparently.
beginning to understand.
What is there to understand? To willfully hurt a child?
Vicky was just a child, and the Vales locked her in the dark. Beat her. Revenge must seem like the only choice.
Their own daughter?
The Vales' foster children may not have been the only ones to suffer here. I followed Alfred's blood into this hole. If he had any opportunity at all, he would have left me a clue.
Imagine how much it would have cost to build this. I mean, look at this, like walls and stuff, and that's, you know, this is absolutely not a trap.
There are drawings. Vicky must have drawn them when she was a prisoner. The chalk here is different, newer.
Really? Does your bat cowl be able to detect newer chalk from older chalk? Yeah, that's not a creepy doll at all.
Vicky created her here, in this room. This is where Vicky Vale became Lady Arkham. Bloody scratches, fingernails. Someone tried to climb out.
Alfred?
No. Shackles. Blood on them. Old. And new. Vicky did to Alfred what was done to her. The belt. It's caked in blood.
Oh, Alfred's glasses. Let's look at the fresh blood first, though.
This blood is fresher than the rest. Must be Alfred's.
There's the chalk.
One piece apart from the others. Blue. The same color as my tech. Can't be a coincidence. Maybe.
She will liberate?
Some of the words have been highlighted. She will liberate. Figures fleeing from something. Is that Arkham Asylum?
It's kind of a big stretch there, but okay. That's it? We just... Do we really need to...
Alfred left me another clue. This is what he wanted me to find. To see. The newest chalk. He's added to an old drawing of Arkham Asylum. He drew figures outside the gates, like they're running away. The words highlighted are, she will and liberate.
She will liberate. I don't see what that has to do with Alfred.
She's gonna blow up Arkham
just
Asylum.
Along for the ride. She's been using Wayne Enterprises to get access to the buildings with Wayne Tech security systems, including Arkham Asylum. She's going to open the doors, release the inmates, and she took Alfred with her. Call Gordon and the GCPD.
I'm on it.
Lady Arkham won't be expecting us. We'll catch her by surprise.
Well, I guess we didn't need to look at Alfred's glasses. Okay. Arkham Asylum, 12:15 a.m. Wow, it even looks like the Arkham Asylum from the Arkham Asylum games.
Everything good?
Orderlies are rounded up.
That's the last of it then.
The Children of Arkham have taken over.
Lieutenant Gordon says the GCPD are on their way. He's leading the team himself. If you can find Alfred, maybe you can get him out of there before all hell breaks loose.
Almost ready. Let her know.
Copy. On our way. Go ahead. I got this.
This ends now, Vicky. Tell me where Alfred Pennyworth is.
The butler. Bruce Wayne has a bat on his payroll.
Answer the question.
Where he is doesn't matter. He'll be dead soon. Another corpse in Bruce Wayne's family.
Killing him won't solve anything.
But it will teach Bruce Wayne a lesson. One he and all of Gotham will learn. They won't look the other way. Not again.
And when did Gotham look away from you, Vicky?
Don't try to psychoanalyze me, Batman. You have no idea what I've done to come this far. Too much to turn back now.
I've been to your home. I've seen where the Veils kept you. People like them, they deserve to be behind bars.
Behind bars? They deserved and got far worse than that.
Even if they did, no one else needs to die.
You're wrong! Your time's run out.
Vicky!
Where is she? You can do, Batman. You underestimate the true Children of Arkham. These souls kept behind bars. Open the doors! Arkham! Listen to me! Freedom is yours! The only one standing in your way is Batman.
Batman.
He's the man here!
Me too. Let me at him.
He's the crazy one!
Come on, get in!
Well, that was easy. Oh, it's Harvey.
Batman! The entire security system's offline. Every inmate's loose.
The leader of the Children of Arkham, did you see her?
They went...
It's a slobber knocker.
You're not getting away, Vicky.
Wow, that's pretty good bat cowl that can slow time down. Give him the chair! So we're gonna do all these things in a row, I assume? We broke the mask.
Take your time, sons.
That's the plan. You're going to die.
I love those wrestling moves.
Truly inspiring. Such a pleasure to see your work in person.
Jesus.
Gordon's here.
We'll round up the rest of the inmates. You stop Lady Arkham.
My detective powers have included a bunch of crazy people staging a violent riot. Exactly.
There's no way out now.
There's always another way here, Batman. All the people that Thomas Wayne condemned to this place unwillingly, they speak through the walls. Their ghosts walk. They know the way.
I can't help those people now, but I can help Alfred Pennyworth. Take me to him.
My pleasure.
Okay. Looks like we're going into the basement. Okay, she has hover boots. Interesting. That's a thing. You know, why not?
Vicky!
It's too.
You're not well, Vicky. You need professional help.
Says the man dressed as a bat.
Let him go!
The butler has to die. Payment for Thomas Wayne's sins. He took away my family, so I'll take away his sons. If you really want to save the butler, bring me Bruce Wayne. If anyone can find him, it's you. He's probably cowering behind a 12-inch thick wall and 100 bodyguards right now.
Why should I trust you'll keep your word?
Because my mask is off now, Batman. I won't lie. You're doing so much for one old man.
Oh, crap! Whew! That was close.
Vicky, stop playing games.
This isn't a game to me. You know, Batman, I really don't understand. Why are you fighting me? I've done great things for Gotham. Falcone and Hill deserved to die. If anything, I did you a favor. We're fighting the same fight, Batman. Can't you see that? We want the same things.
Those men deserved their day in court, just like everyone else.
So they could have gotten off like they did so many times before? No, Batman. They got exactly what they deserved. My justice is final and absolute. You shouldn't be here. You shouldn't be defending him. You think Bruce Wayne is any better than his father? He hides behind his status and wealth. He's a coward, leaving other men to carry his burdens. You aren't my enemy, Batman. Wayne is.
Oh, crap. Ah!
I'm curious, Batman. I know why I wear the mask. It's who I am, who I was always meant to be. What about you? Do you wear the mask to hide? Or to become who you really are? Are you the man? Or the mask?
The mask is a symbol. Some fear it. But for others, it brings hope.
When I first saw it, I found it inspiring. And once you're dead, I'm going to mount that mask on my wall. But first, I'll see the man beneath.
There's a chapel underneath Arkham Asylum?
Hold on, Alfred. You came for me. After what you said, I knew you'd come. The man I made you.
Just hold on, Alfred. Did you see where she went?
She just Disappeared.
I'm getting you out of here.
Above you!
Interesting how you speak to him. So familiar. Alfred. Such concern. For someone you've never met before.
It's called compassion, Vicky. Something you seem to know very little about.
Sounds like deflection to me. There's more here than you're telling. It makes me wonder. Do you really care? Only one way to find out.
Batman, don't you...
Shut up, old man! You've seen my true self. Your turn. Prove that you care. Take off your mask. Let me see the man you really are.
Yeah, let's blow her mind.
That's what it will take to save him.
No!
Dun dun dun!
No, Bruce.
This must be some kind of trick. Bruce Wayne, he'd never be the man Batman is. He only looks out for himself. Oh, but of course. Now I understand. As Batman, you can prey upon the weak, the defenseless, just like your father did. A true Wayne. There's nothing heroic about you.
You're right about my father. The things he did are unforgivable. But I am trying to make up for his crimes. I wear this mask to help people.
I'm not some naive socialite you can sweet talk. I know a liar when I see one.
Whoa, he lost part of his ear. Up. Up. Looks like we're on to the final confrontation.
No more talk. The only truth left is in your death.
I like that statue, by the way. It's a really cool statue.
I'll bury you.
Ah! It's all happening so fast.
Stop, Vicky. It's over.
Nothing will keep me from my revenge.
Did we do it? No, maybe not. She's still up.
belong in this place, Bruce. Lost, forgotten, buried. And Gotham will not mourn. The sins of the Wayne bloodline end here.
I'm gonna help Alfred.
Bruce.
I see your true face. I'll never trust you.
Uh-oh. Guessing the statue. Well, I guess the statue did fall on somebody after all, didn't it? Bum bum. 1 week later.
As to last week's events at Arkham Asylum, a spokesperson for the GCPD assured us that the breakout has been contained and all inmates have been returned to their cells.
Of course.
Miss Vale is missing and presumed dead following a gruesome battle with the caped vigilante known only as the Batman.
Her press pass expires
Her death
October at
marks
7
the
p.m.
end of Children of Arkham's reign of terror.
It's awfully
If the
specific.
public knew the half of it.
It's better that they don't.
Any word from Miss Kyle?
And I don't expect I'll be hearing from her anytime soon.
Oh, he's still got a chunk taken
Everything
out of his
that's
ear.
been going on, I haven't gotten a chance to thank you for what you did, sacrificing your identity for my safety. But it was a dangerous thing to do. You could lose everything. The secrecy you've worked so hard to maintain. Gone.
Without you, none of this would work. You are my family.
You don't know how good it is to hear you say that. After everything that's happened. And your ear? At least there's something left of it.
Dr. Tompkins assured me it adds character.
That it does. We will get through this, Bruce. Don't lose sight of the fact that you've done some real good for Gotham. You should be proud.
I didn't take them down alone. I had help. You, Lucius, Gordon, Selina, and all those who gave their life fighting for Gotham.
To those who helped, and those we lost.
The damage done by the Children of Arkham has left Gotham a city in turmoil. Faith in those at the top has perhaps irrevocably been shaken. Acting Commissioner James Gordon has promised to speak out about the issue tonight during an emergency citywide address.
And I hope, despite the recent terror that's gripped our city, that Gotham's leading citizens will come out to show their support.
Will his token appointment be enough to regain the city's trust? It remains to be seen. But experts agree that
Gordon requested Gotham's leaders to stand behind him.
Jack Ryder, yeah, Jack Ryder's in the comics as
Leaders
well.
like you.
He's a reporter, kind of like a
Let Gotham
male
see
Vicky Vale.
who Bruce Wayne truly is, and let them know what you plan to do for his future.
Well, this could be a fresh start.
For you, and for this city. Though, in Gotham, the only figure that can make as much impact as a Wayne
is Batman.
You've helped this city tremendously, both as Bruce Wayne and Batman. And that person, whether he dons a cape or not, is someone I'm proud of. and honored to call my friend.
Thank you, Alfred.
So, what do you intend to do about tonight?
Well, Lucius has yet to invent a suit that'll let Bruce Wayne and Batman be in the same place at once.
That is unfortunate. I suppose you must decide whose appearance will be more valuable. As Bruce, you can help repair the damage done to your name, get the public support so that you can change things from the top down. But Batman is a symbol of justice and strength. Maybe in these dark times, that is truly what Gotham needs the most. Perhaps one is truly the mask, and one is who you truly believe you are.
I think it makes more sense to attend as Bruce.
Let Gordon know Bruce Wayne will be there.
You'll make quite the impression. Gordon will be grateful.
GCPD headquarters, 6:30 p.m. Really? You're having a cigarette outside?
Commissioner
Is this
Gordon.
where we ask Superman to open the bat suit?
He
I
is
don't
here.
think Batman knows
Commissioner
Superman
Gordon.
yet in this.
It doesn't sound right.
Don't worry. It will. Thank you for having me, Commissioner.
What happened to your ear? It looks painful.
Cut myself shaving?
What'd you use, a chainsaw? Well, to be honest, I was surprised to get your call. Now, after that nasty business at your manor, I know Harvey was a good friend of yours. A loss like that, I wouldn't blame you for lying low. What you did is no secret. These people all saw there's more to Bruce Wayne than just the playboy. Public opinion is bound to swing around. Before long, you'll be Gotham's golden boy again.
It's time I owned my family's past. Take responsibility for what my father did, so we can all move forward.
That can't be easy. But I'm glad that you're here. I was half hoping Batman might show up, too. I wouldn't mind knowing he was keeping an eye on things here. Not to mention, he makes one hell of an impression on people.
Well, too bad he's not here. Wouldn't mind meeting him.
Yeah? Well, he's not much of a talker.
They're ready for you, Commissioner.
During times like these, it can feel impossible to hold on to hope. But I have hope. Hope that together we can rebuild what was lost. In the last few weeks, as much violence and terror as I've seen, I've also seen the citizens of this community band together to fight those threats. And one of those people is Bruce Wayne.
Thank you, Commissioner Gordon. Tough act to follow. I'm here today to not only show my support for our acting commissioner,
Yes,
but also for
reasonable
the city.
social distancing.
Many of you have suffered terrible losses. And some of those losses came at the hands of my own father, or at least as a result of his actions. I loved my father, but nothing can excuse what he did. So today, I stand before you as my own man. Heir not to the Wayne legacy, but to Gotham's. If my recent incident with Harvey Dent has shown me anything, it's that I can no longer sit on the sidelines. My family's wealth was built on the suffering of others. I think it's time to repay that debt. I plan to use my resources to improve the city and make the lives of its citizens better. And to that end, I am ceasing construction on the Wayne Mental Health Facility. Instead, I'll be devoting all my resources to improving the existing Arkham Asylum. It will be the most advanced mental health treatment facility in the country, in keeping with the vision of its founders.
I think we lost some audio on that.
Clear the area! Get that bastard to lock up!
Well, I was right. This is at least a 2-hour episode. I assume this is got to be the end here.
Just minutes ago, Bruce Wayne delivered a rousing speech that turned into a shocking assassination attempt on his life.
He sure does clean up well. See you soon, Brucey.
So yeah, like I said, there is a sequel to this. So if you ever want me to play this, let me know. I can pick it up. I don't own it, but I can pick it up easy enough. Did you successfully distract Penguin? You and 76.9% of players distracted Penguin long enough for Gordon to get the job done. Did you blame Alfred for his involvement with Thomas Wayne? You and 27.7% of players told Alfred it didn't matter who was at fault. All that matters is fixing the problem. 2.3% blamed Alfred for not doing enough. 67.9% comforted Alfred that he wasn't to blame. 2.1% did not respond as Alfred blamed himself. How did you respond to Selena? You and 91.3% of players regarded Selena as more than the thief. Of course, this is kind of obvious. Did you take off the cowl? You and 73.1% of players removed your cowl and revealed your identity to Vicky. Did you attend Gotham's address as Bruce or Batman? You and 61.6% of players showed up to Gordon's address as Bruce. I think that would make the most sense. So, I mean, overall, we were with the majority, except for right here. I mean, it was 20 years ago. It doesn't matter who's at fault now. They're dead. You just got to fix the problem at hand right now. That's how I felt it. So that concludes Batman the Telltale Series. I hope you enjoyed it. Batman season to click to view your performance. Get my season overview? Okay, I don't know what this is. Analyzing my performance. What does this do? Your Batman, Bruce, was collaborative. Defending Gotham is more than any single person should take it upon themselves. It often requires a team of close friends and associates to be a powerful force for good. So we were 73% merciful, 61% cunning, as opposed to honest, so I guess we kind of played it close to the wall, and 83% compassionate. Interesting. Follow Batman's adventures wherever comics or books or comic books are sold. I assume that is it. What are the extras? Are there any extras? Codex, your choices, my Telltale account. Is this the codex that shows everything right here? Oh, I see. Okay, it just kind of shows everything. Is this Gotham City? Population 10 million. My goodness, that is a huge city. So yeah, that's gonna do it for Batman and Telltale series. So tomorrow, I've got some thinking to do. It's 3 p.m. my time and 1 p.m. my time is when we're gonna be doing this again tomorrow. So I've got some thinking to do. So it sounds like we're kind of torn between Phoenix Wright and oh my God, what was the other one that I was bringing up? Holy Lord, I can't remember. What was the other game we were talking about? Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, or cannot think of what was the game that oh my gosh, I can't remember the game we were talking about. Hold on, do I need to scroll up through the chat? Oh, that's right, Star Wars. That's right, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. That's right. So I'll have to think about which ones I want to do. A Star Wars, yeah, it was a Star Wars game. A Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order or Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. So, both are really fun. I'll think about it. Let me know. I should say let me know. I did put a Facebook post saying that I was live on Facebook, on the Discon 3 Facebook. So if you have any ideas as to what you'd want to see played, comment there. Otherwise, you can comment on this video as well. But of course, if you are watching this after the fact, it's probably already happened. So in that case, you'll probably just go on to the next episode of Weekend Gaming with Discon 3 and see what it is that we chose. So until then, I will bid you adieu. And I'll see you tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern, whatever that is your time. And until then, bye-bye.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.